Hello everyone, hope you all are doing great. I'm very glad that you enjoyed my previous video on how to make a realistic looking mango leaf toran. If you have missed it, do check it out and let me know your comments. Click that subscribe button so you won't miss any video in the future. Coming to this video, I'm going to show you how to make a simple paper garland to decorate your home for festival season. And I'll also show you how to style the garland in the two ways. Let's get to the making. First, I'll show you how to make the top part of the garland till the pearl beads and how to attach it to the flower. To do this, take a small needle and insert a sewing thread and double thread and knot it at the end. I have taken almost double the required length of the thread. For the top part of the garland, I have attached a O-ring. I had these rings already, so I am using it, but if you don't have one, you can simply make one using the wire and pliers. Simply wrap the wire around a pen and cut it using pliers. Usually this ring will be plastic, or some garland even have straw or bead strings at the end for easy hanging, so be creative to use whatever you have on hand. Simply knot the O-ring at the end of the thread as shown. Take the crepe streamer to start making the garland. Insert the needle in the middle of the streamer, then do a running stitch. It is so simple. Just insert the needle into the streamer and then insert the needle from the back to the front after few inches. You need to keep repeating the same for few inches and then gather the paper and bring it to the end. Repeat this for 4 or 5 inches and then twist and spread the gathered paper all around for the neat look. Repeat these steps until the required length has achieved. Trim the excess yellow streamer as shown with the thread still in the garland, and then repeat the same steps with the green streamer. Once the green is done, then it's time to add the pearl beads. Add 3 to 4 pearl beads and then insert the thread into the laser cut flower piece. These laser cut pieces are from Dollar Tree and I have used gold paint from Folk Art to color the laser cut piece. After inserting the thread into the laser cut piece, insert the thread again into the pearl beads and pull it tight. Cut the needle and wrap the thread around the already existing thread and knot it 3 to 4 times. Cut the excess thread and the first part is now done. The same steps to make the other side. The garland is now almost complete. Next step is to add the tassels at the end of the garland. To do this, I am using pom-poms and pearl beads. Then as said earlier, thread the needle and knot it at the end 3 to 4 times so that the pom-pom stays in place. First add a pom-pom and test it to see if the thread holds. For me it did. If for some reason yours did not hold, then add a small bead at the end and then add a pom-pom and continue adding pearl beads. I added around 7 beads. One string is now ready. Repeat the same steps to make 2 or more of the pom-pom strings. Gather all the pom-pom strings and knot it 2 to 3 times by using a simple knot. Then split the gathered threads into 2 and then add a jump ring and knot it securely to finish the pom-pom tassel. Use the pliers to open the jump ring and add it to the O-ring of the garland to complete it. Now the garlands are done, so you can use a piece of string or safety pins to hang the garlands to the backdrop or in the entryway or anywhere you wish to decorate. The other way to style these are to remove the pom-pom tassels from the bottom and attach it to the middle where the flower is. You can join the two garlands at the end using a safety pin and display them in a U shape as shown. Hope you like this idea. I can't wait to see your versions of this garland. Do share your pictures if you make one with me on Instagram or Facebook by tagging me. See you all next time with another craft. Until then, bye, take care.